reading a sefer, and if you don't know what a sefer is, it's some people will equate it to a Bible because it does contain all the historical books, the Old Testament, what is also known as the New Testament, and Apocrypha books. I was reading in Genesis, Bereshith, Genesis, and I was reading chapter 10, verses 1 through 5 primarily, and I found something interesting, and here's what they looked like originally. And here are my notes. As you're looking through those verses in Genesis 10, 1 through 5, it talks about the generations of the sons of Noah: Shem, Cham, and Japheth. Now, Shem is where Semitic people, as they are known, originate. And if you read this, the sons of Japheth, which were Gomer and Magog and Madai and Yavan and Tubal and Meshech and Thirach, those were the sons of Japheth, which, if you look, that's the third son. If you read in like version, I don't know, King James or something like that, it says Japheth or Japheth or something like that. So that would be these right here. This one right here that I'm talking about. This one. Okay, not Shem. Okay? All right. Now, if we go on down and you follow that on down, it says that the sons of Gomer, which is this one, which comes from Japheth, it includes Ashkenaz. Now, I won't claim that I come up with this myself. I had been watching another video and they had talked about this, that Ashkenaz, as in Ashkenazi Jews that are found in a high concentration in Israel, the land that we call Israel now. And that is very interesting because they are not Semites. If this is the same group of people, if that is them, that means that when people say, oh, you're anti-Semitic, if so, okay, what does that mean? Because that means these people aren't Semitic anyway. Are they claiming to be? Is that why they're upset? I'm not sure. Well, why you would be that. But they are not from Shem. Okay? I did a search in Gemini. It says what percentage of the people in Israel are Ashkenazi, and it goes down and it says 45% identified as Ashkenazim and 48% as Sephardim and Mizrahim. Now, I don't know a whole lot about those, so I went on down and I said, well, that's all people of Israel. And then it says down here, you know, that includes Arabs, non-Jews, primarily Arabs. So I went and asked another questions. I said, so as a percentage of people in Israel that identify as Hebrew or Jewish, what is their percentage? And it goes on down and it says that 45% identified as Ashkenazim and 48% as these other groups. Okay. Over 50% of Israel's Jewish population identifies as having mixed Ashkenazi, Sephardic, and or Mizrahi admixture, descent from more than one group. So this means that the number with pure Ashkenazi lineage is smaller than 45%. So, okay. Another estimate suggested that 31.8% of Israeli Jews self-identified as Ashkenazi, including a large portion of immigrants from the former USSR. So I got to looking up these other groups that were Sephardi and Mizrahi, and it talks about how they overlap from other parts of Central and Eastern Europe. Now, the Sephardi Jews is a group that I have some lineage from that area, the Iberian Peninsula, according to my DNA. And my grandfather had a very unique name, in that his name is I can only find it used by him and possibly my great grandfather in this country. And I've searched even worldwide. I have not found anybody else named Menorah, which is very strange. So I am thinking that's why I'm looking into all this, because thinking I might be one of the lost tribes myself. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but the Mizrahi Jews, and again, they use that term Jews interchangeably, I suppose, because Jew means from my understanding, originated from the country of Judah, because the kingdom split into Israel and Judah, and the people in Judah were from the Judah tribe or the Benjamin tribe, and there may have been some Levites also thrown in there. But anyway, that's the real term from that. But it says that these are traced back to the Middle East and North Africa, okay, which includes, ironically, people of Iraq, Iran. You know, they keep calling Iran their enemy. If there's a 48% of them there that are from that area, that's their Yemen, Syria, Egypt, and a lot of I've heard these all called their enemies a lot in my lifetime. So it's really strange to me to see this. So I don't know. This is just for discussion only, and I'd like to have your thoughts about it. Maybe somebody out there has more historical knowledge about all this than I do. I would be very welcome to hear it, and get your comments and look at your videos or anything that you can share with me about this. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for indulging me.